Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 14, Chapter 58. The Gift I Like the Most, Part 2 of 2. Understand Sai's true nature of love. It is not easy for people to understand the universal Prema Tattva, true nature of love, of Sai. I shall give you an example. We took the students to Jammu, Kashmir, Delhi and Prayag. Wherever we went, we looked after the needs of the students and complied with their wishes. I should like to reveal to you how my love manifests itself so that you may know my true nature. At a time when this great world conference is being held, I was concerned after the welfare of the students from all the Sathya Sai educational institutions who had come from Puttaparthi, Anantapur, Bangalore, Jaipur, and Bhopal. All my thoughts have been concentrated on how to make them happy, how to see that they were comfortable, and how to improve their discipline and character. It is not my desire merely to see them in bright uniforms and engage them in activities like drawing water or cleaning the streets. My idea is to develop real discipline and character and at the same time see that they are happy. For this purpose, I brought 50 tailors here to work night and day for 2 months to stitch uniforms for the boys. I did not get any new dress stitched for myself. I do not need new clothes for any occasion. Even the robe which I am now wearing was offered to me by the old students of the kingdom of Sathya Sai as an expression of their love, and so I agreed to wear it. Similarly, I do not have any particular desire with regard to food or any other need. My Ananda, divine bliss, is my food, and to secure that food, I promote happiness in others and derive delight from their joy. That is the significance of my statement, my life is my message. To feel blissful in the enjoyment of the happiness which others experience is the quality of the divine. The universe is permeated by the divine. Let me illustrate this with a small example. We plant a small tree which grows into a big tree. The tree bears thousands of fruits, in each of which there is the seed of the tree. Even so, when the seed of divinity is planted in this vast universe, the tree of humanity bears fruit in which the seed of divinity is to be found. Just as the fruit of a tree contains the seed from which it grew, this universe carries the seed of its creator. Ishavasyam idam sarvam, says the Upanishad. The universe is permeated by the divine. Ishvara sarvabhutanam, the Lord resides in every living thing. When man respects his human character and realizes his obligation to discover his divine nature, the divine in him will manifest itself. Experience of the divine must be sought in the company of good people. It is an illusion to imagine that you can see God in some temple or shrine or in some kind of meditation. Only in the divine manifesting in a human form can you experience the divine. If one cannot experience the divine in a living human being, how can one experience it in an inanimate stone? It is only when one perceives with love that one realizes one's true nature. Those who are in the Sai organization will be achieving their real purpose only when they rise above good and evil, look with equal regard upon all things around them, and see divinity in them. What man does is based on faith. Sai is unaffected by praise or blame. Sai is happy in whatever context Sai is remembered. Let no Sai devotee attach any value to the praise or blame offered to Sai. Here is an example of what happened the other day. A large group came to see me. They had come to Prashanti Nilayam out of curiosity after seeing some big reports in a newspaper. I told them that if you have come only after seeing the papers, you are mere paper yourselves. To come or leave after reading newspapers or books means that your devotion is to the paper or the book and not to the Lord. If you wish to be real devotees of Bhagavan, you should seek for your own sake and not because of what you have read in books or papers. Embodiments of love. All human life is based upon faith. No one can subsist for a single moment without faith. Here is an example. A man lays the foundation stone for a house today. If he does not have the confidence that by next year this house will be ready and that he would live till next year, will he seek to build a house at all? One gets up in the morning, takes up a bag to go to the market to buy vegetables, without the belief that he will return home after buying the vegetables from the market. Will he leave the house at all? From the time of waking until the time of going to sleep, everything that man does every moment is based on faith and confidence. How is it then that there is lack of faith in the divinity which has given life, which has created this vast world and provided so many objects for man's comfort and sustenance? We develop faith in innumerable petty things, but we have doubts about the most sacred and the most vital requisite for a good living, which is God. If we have faith in God, all other beliefs are irrelevant. There are in the ocean certain rocks which remain unshaken however much the waves may dash against them. Likewise, if you are resolute in achieving your aims, objectives, or desires, you should never give up your efforts until your objectives are achieved. And you should not be swayed by all kinds of passing thoughts. Only then will you be a true devotee. Birth and death are action and reaction, embodiments of love. You are experiencing great joy in feeling that you are celebrating today as my birthday. But for me, there is no birthday to be celebrated. It is for your happiness, for your sake, and to fulfill your own wishes that I have agreed to take part in various programs arranged for today. If one has no birth, then there is no death. If there is death, then one must have been born. Birth and death are action and reaction. I am beyond both. The body has no permanence. It is like a bubble on the water. It arises in water, expands in water, and merges in water. Man is like this bubble. Narayana is the water. Without water, the bubble cannot come into existence. All human bubbles are born in Narayana, grow in Narayana, and ultimately merge in him. Why rejoice over the birth of the bubble or mourn over its disappearance? As long as you have a body, engage yourself in sacred tasks. Dedicate all your thoughts and actions to the divine. Embodiments of the divine. I must ask you to give me as a birthday offering only one thing. Reduce your selfishness. Abate your wrong desires. Foster your spirit of sacrifice and grow into noble human beings. If you dedicate yourself to these objects, you will have realized the purpose for which you attended this great world conference, this birthday celebration, and derived immeasurable bliss. End of Part 2 of 2. Prashanti Nilayam, November 23rd, 1980. Love your religion so that you may practice it with greater faith, and when each one practices his religion with faith, there can be no hatred in the world, for all religions are built on universal love. Love your country so that it may become strong, happy, and prosperous, an area for the exercise of all the higher faculties of man. Feel that Delhi or Calcutta is as much a part of yourself as your own town or village. Any pain in the toe is as much a matter of concern for you as a pain on the top of the head. Sri Sathya Sai Baba.